We're getting new weapon buffs and weapon nerfs coming really soon. Plus, there are a ton of changes coming into the brand new Warzone map. Today, I'm going to tell you guys what those are, so stay with us as we find out. Esiva, this is LaserBolt and welcome to today's video, guys. Today we're going to be talking about some brand new information we have on weapon nerfs, weapon buffs, which weapons might get nerfed, which weapons might get buffed. We also have information on new locations that might be coming into the game, plus also secrets that are going to be coming or are already in the game that we need to solve. So there's a lot to cover today, guys. I'm going to have you guys completely covered with everything for Call of Duty Warzone and Call of Duty as well. So if you want to make sure you guys do not miss any news regarding Call of Duty or just really good gameplay, make sure you guys keep it locked on this channel. Hit that subscribe so you guys won't miss when those videos are live. As a friendly reminder, guys, if you also want to stop by and hang out, have some positive vibes, watch really good gameplay, make sure you guys check us out over on Twitch. Our Twitch link is down below, and I hope to see all of you guys over there. Now let's get started with the news, and I know the main thing everybody wants to find out is my weapon going to get nerfed? Is my favorite weapon going to get buffed, right? That's the biggest question that we have. And as you guys already know, one of the major weapons that everybody's talking about is the GRAU. Yes, 100%. Talking about the GRAU, guys. If you haven't checked out my best new weapon loadout for the GRAU, highly recommend to check it out. I'll leave it in the link down the description down below. But just a quick wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I suggest you start using it now before something happens to the GRAU. So let's talk about what's going to happen to the GRAU. So over on Twitter, guys, we got a big information coming from Joe Seto. Now, what he did coming from Joe, and the reason why we get this information is because a question was asked to him, and they told him, you know, since the GRAU has been overpowered throughout the whole entire Warzone, and we haven't seen any nerfs for it. We saw nerfs to the MP7, we saw nerfs to the MP5, we saw nerfs to the M4, and we didn't see no nerfs for the GRAU. Is the GRAU ever going to get nerfed? And this is what he answered. He said, we have a batch of weapon tunings in the work for mid-season update. Patch notes will outline when they drop. So this gives us confirmation, guys, that our most favorite weapon or the most used weapon in the game will eventually be getting a nerf, and that nerf is going to be coming very soon. As to a specific date of when that nerf was going to happen, we don't know, because we've had multiple weapon nerfs and multiple weapon updates, and they haven't really happened mid-season. If we think about mid-season from the start of this season onto the next season, we're looking at something like around mid-July or towards end of July. But, you know, something's changed, because I remember back in Season 3, I believe, or Season 2, we had a really late weapon nerf tuning. We had a really late weapon tuning, or the weapon tuning could have this coming week. So let's just put it this way. Expect a weapon tuning to happen very, very soon. It could happen this week all the way to mid-July. So just keep your eyes peeled and start looking for other weapons that might be coming, might get buffed. And we're going to talk about which weapons I believe will be getting a slight nerf, and which weapons I believe will be getting a buff. I think the overall in general, Warzone and, you know, just Call of Duty in general does not want to have a one weapon meta or a two weapon meta where you come to the conclusion that if you're not using that weapon, you're not going to be able to compete. You're not going to be able to get a win. So what they're trying to do is balance each weapon out. Right now, the weapons that we have that are predominant in Call of Duty Warzone are the GRAU, the MP5, and the M4. These are the weapons that are hierarchy when it comes to the game, and the weapons that everybody's using. Now, are these the best weapons? Not entirely general, because you guys saw my top 5 weapons. Yes, some of these weapons were in there, but there are other weapons that are a lot better than these weapons, just that they're not too viable because either they have too much recoil, or, you know, they have a low fire rate, or they're just not really killing people too fast with time to kill. You know, there's little things that you can nip at them. What makes the GRAU, MP5, the M4 so perfect is that they're so good in each category. They have a really good barrel, they have a really good time to kill, very low recoil, and I believe those are like those slight little nerfs that they're going to be getting. For example, the GRAU, I think it might get a recoil nerf or a damage nerf. I also believe the MP5 will probably get a recoil nerf as well, or a time to kill nerf. And I also believe the M4A1 will also be getting a nerf. I think these three weapons will be getting some sort of nerf, whether it be to the barrel or whether it be to the recoil. I think those are the nerfs we're expecting for the GRAU and the MP5 and also the M4A1. Now, weapons I feel that are going to be getting buffed, that is going to be, of course, the weapons that are mostly underutilized. For example, the SCAR. I believe the SCAR is a really good weapon, But the biggest problem with the SCAR is that no one uses it because other weapons are doing so much more damage and are doing so much better and are just outperforming it. Another weapon that I feel that's also going to be getting a buff is the Odin. Even though some people think the Odin might not need a buff, I do believe that a recoil reduction would be a really good thing to have for the Odin to make it more compatible and more competitive in the game. I believe another weapon that it seems to have gotten a buff recently, because I've been using it in its shreds. It's actually pretty good. I'll show you guys a little bit of gameplay of me using the Bison, and that is the Bison. The Bison's actually pretty solid right now, but it does need better range, and it also needs better recoil control. And I think the weapon is not in a really good state, and it's a weapon that could be really overutilized due to the fact that you're able to carry a lot in your mag, and it's a really good weapon currently right now. P90 is another weapon that I believe should get a buff, but over the top of my head, these are the weapons I feel that are underutilized and are not being showed too much love, and I think some love needs to be thrown to them. But I have a question for you guys. What weapon do you think needs to get nerfed? And what weapon do you think that needs to get buffed? Let me know in the comment section down below why you guys think so. So that's pretty much going over all the weapons and all the buffs and the stuff that might be happening to the game. Another information that we got regarding Call of Duty was via a charity live stream that happened throughout the weekend, where there was voice actors of the games, and also some information was picked up with these because there were some questions being thrown around as to what we could expect of the game. This is what they answered. He said Verdansk has just begun to reveal its secrets. There's a lot more places to explore. There's a lot more mysteries to be solved. That history is right there. It's everywhere on the map. It's underneath your feet. Verdansk has a lot more stories to tell. We're not done with Verdansk yet. What this is basically telling us, guys, is that the secrets are within the map. We just have to look for them. We're not looking for them. That's the biggest problem. Now, there are some people who are discovering Easter eggs, and we've been able to actually get into the bunkers. We've been able to actually check out the bunkers that we're not able to access right now. We've been able to get into little shacks that have no more access, which I'll have a separate video going over that, which you definitely do not want to miss. I'll be uploading that tomorrow, and so make sure you guys watch that video, because you're definitely going to want to watch that video. It has so much stuff to reveal. Please guys, you guys definitely don't want to miss this. So make sure you guys subscribe so you guys don't miss that video. But what we get here is a couple information. So what do we know exactly of what's underneath our feet? Well, we got a couple stuff. Of course, we have the bunkers. And as you guys know, within one of the bunkers, which I think is Bunker 11 or Bunker 1, we're able to see a big rocket launcher. I'm pretty sure you've seen a bunch of videos, a bunch of pictures out there of the big, huge rocket silo that's going up in the air, about to cause some damage. But one thing a lot of people have not been kind of paying too much attention to is to when you're running and there's ice underneath your floor, you could actually see something moving underneath there, right? It's either, a lot of people have said it's a whale, some people said it's a submarine, it's a missile. What exactly is it? Now, we've done a little close-up when it comes to actually checking out the ice. And yes, it looks like a submarine is moving underneath the ice. And you could actually see this when you're coming from dam and you're working your way out of dam. You could actually see the submarine moving if you're on a helicopter or you're just running or in a car. You'll be able to pick up the submarine very, very easily. So that's the stuff that we know that is underneath our feet. So if there's anything you guys could think of on the top of your head that we might be missing, that's underneath our feet, that that we're missing the secret, let me know in the comment section down below. But overall, in general, guys, I will be getting more involved when it comes to the Easter eggs. So you guys are definitely going to want to make sure you keep it locked on this channel. I'll have a separate video out this week where we talk about the Easter eggs, what we know so far, what it could tie to, and what we could expect with new updates coming into the game. Plus, remember, guys, there was the big infamous thing when the bunker opened. So that was something took us a while to solve. We were actually solved that very easily. Actually, I was one of the first channels to actually put the solution. So make sure you guys subscribe and stay tuned to that. So we get information that there are also going to be new locations coming into the game, which is something that has me pretty excited. I believe those are going to be map changes. Now, one little question that was posed and asked within this charity live stream was, what was up with the computers? What was going on with all those computers? And this is what they said. They said, computers? Sure. But just wait, we got some bigger changes and some bigger surprises on the horizon. So that has me really excited, because not only do we have bigger changes, that right off the bat just tells me that we're going to be getting new map changes, which is something the community has been dying to find out, or dying to get new map changes. And I think those are the changes he's referring to. And the big surprises, of course, we don't know exactly what those are. But what we could expect, though, is those surprises are going to be part of a puzzle that we're going to have to solve very similar to the computers. Remember, not only do we have computers, but we also have phones that we need to, we needed to solve. There are other things also found within the world. There's TVs. We also had the Intel part that we had to go and solve, remember, last week. So there's a lot of stuff still hidden in the game, and I am excited for the future of Warzone and where it's going. But that pretty much covers today's video, guys. I will have a video tomorrow talking about the release date of the new Call of Duty. You guys are definitely not going to want to miss that one. I'll leave you guys with the rest of the gameplay. Let me know what you guys think. Which weapons will get nerfed? Which weapons will be buffed? Please let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you guys for watching, and don't forget, if you want to stay up to date to all things Call of Duty, make sure you guys keep it locked on this channel, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Oh, I was plating up, man. Let's get it, boys. Let's get it. GG, Crackdown. GG.